Hey ladies, so this morning I was listening to Mel Robinson podcast about false confidence. Um, and it really hit home with me how important false confidence actually is. So, false confidence is when, like, you think, yeah, I can do this, I've totally got this. When you know deep in your mind and your heart that no, there's no way possible I can do this. And so, I'm going to put out an example like she did. She talked about she was out in Vegas and she had a huge seminar, and then she wanted to go back to her room. She wanted to go to bed early so that she could get up and work out in the morning, catch her flight home, feel super good. And on the way home, the person she was riding with was like, hey, we're in Vegas. Let's go get some drinks. You can't go in and go to bed early at 8 o'clock in the morning. And she's like, well, yeah. I've got this. I can do this. I'm Mel Robinson. I can go out and have a drink and, still get up early in the morning, get my workout in, catch my flight. And then pretty soon it's midnight. She's not even home yet. There's no way she's going to bed early. There's no way she's getting up and exercising in the morning. And she's barely going to make it to her flight that morning. And she's just going to feel like crap. So that's pretty much false confidence. Thinking you can handle something when you actually can't. Well, this hit home with me because last night, first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So, I am an emotional eater. I have been overweight off and on the majority of my life. I have always lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight in pretty big amounts. My heaviest, I was 228 pounds. I was pregnant, but I was absolutely huge. I think I was at 18, 19. My pants, that's the biggest I had ever been. And anyway, so all my life, eating has been a struggle. My relationship with food has not been good. But through working with Allie and Wade and being a part of the Bod Babes program, I've really learned a lot, and I've become aware of my patterns. I have become aware of my emotional habits, and excuse me, I have really started to build a fit mentality. So I want to tell you a little bit about where I'm at today. So I was well into my journey with Bod Babes, seeing amazing results, feeling great. And life is constantly throwing things at you. It will throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at you to knock you completely off of your game, to where you have to readjust and kind of do everything all over again and just learn your way through life, basically. So life isn't perfect, and that's what I love about Bod Babes is people go into their health and wellness journey and they're like, well, everything's gonna be great. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be easy breezy, and then something knocks you on your bum, literally. And kind of causes you to readjust to the whole program. So, this happened to me several times, but while I was in the best shape of my life, really making some good gains, my dad suddenly passed. And this was absolutely devastating. Um, threw my life completely out of balance. And so, of course, I want to revert to emotional eating to comfort myself. And I did. Luckily, not as badly as if I hadn't been with Bod Babes or met Wade or Allie. I wouldn't have been able to balance it, half decently like I have. But anyway, so food was my comfort. It still is my comfort, and it's something that I deal with quite often. But I'm learning not to reach for food and instead sit with my emotions and let myself process them gently and lovingly, so that I'm not just trying to fill a bottomless pit that's a void that's unfillable. That's why nothing is ever enough. Okay, so false confidence, believing when you have something in control when you really know that it's going to totally mess you up. Okay, so anyway, this happened to me last night. I've been doing so good this week, and last night my husband was making chicken nuggets for the kids, and he had some hot sauce, and he's like, you've got to try this. This is so good. This is so good. And he shoves this You're welcome, brother. And he shoves this chicken nugget in my face. And I look at him, and it crosses my mind that if I take one bite of that chicken nugget, I'm going to end up eating a whole plate of chicken nuggets because I know that I cannot just have one bite. And so I look at him and I politely say, please do not do that to me. Please do not do that. And he just looked at me and he walked away. And it was so good to be able to acknowledge that I needed him to support me right now, and for him to listen and to know exactly what I meant without saying it. So false confidence is that if I had taken that bite of that chicken nugget, that would have been false confidence. False confidence in believing that I would have the willpower to stop at just one chicken nugget. So it was a win for me. It was a huge win. So little things like that make a huge difference when it comes to your overall health and wellness, when it comes to structuring your fit mentality, your fit mindset. It's knowing how to set yourself up to succeed, and be aware of the patterns that you know you struggle with, like me, and knowing that if I had eaten that chicken nugget, it would have put me into a state of I need to eat all the chicken nuggets. Or, knowing that if I didn't get up and go for a walk this morning, then I wouldn't get all my steps in. And so sleeping in later in the morning and not getting up and getting your steps in, that's the false confidence. That's not setting yourself up, because you know that if you sleep in that morning, you're not going to get up and you're not going to get your steps in. So anyway, if you guys haven't heard Mel Robinson's podcast about false confidence, I'm going to put a link on here that you can listen, because she's so much better at explaining it than I am. But it really hit home with me, and it was so relatable. And so I know some of you ladies will relate with it as well. So I hope y'all have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.